I spent the very beginning of my summer at theater camp, the Young Actors Theater Camp. We had so many amazing teachers, and we had some guest teachers who came in and taught master classes. And one of the people who taught us master class was Heather Morris from a little show called GLEE.
Little show. Yeah, it's not terribly big. Not too popular. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll get bigger.
I've heard about it.
I've heard about it. And the character comes out.
Oh no. Well, it's funny because, you know, I myself, I'm a character in some ways, but if I say certain things and it sounds like Brittany, people will start to laugh at me and I don't understand why. Like I did a play 2 days ago, well, the past couple days, and at one point I said a line in the play, I guess as my character, but it was not a funny line, and everybody started laughing during the play, and I was like, wait, why are you laughing? But it was like, I go, frankly, I don't understand that at all, but I said it as my character, I guess, because I was like thinking hard. It put me in my head during the play because I was like, oh my god, I sound just like her. It's really embarrassing.
She follows me everywhere I go.
She get away from me.
I turn around and she's there. So tell us a little bit, Heather, about how you got into show business. The business of a show.
The business of a show. I'm a dancer, so I've been dancing since I was 1. And I grew up in Arizona doing competition dancing and never wanted to be a dancer, but, you know, I was in it my whole life. And then I moved to LA. I went to a year of college, didn't like it, moved to LA, and kind of got into business that way. Like I started doing television dancing, you know, for like TV shows, Be Like Stones, and I did movies like Bedtime Stories and stuff like that. And I loved it so much from doing that, and like seeing the actors, and I always wanted to do acting, you know, but you're embarrassed when you're younger, you get really nervous about, you know, like what you could do. And so I never went to theater camp, but and stuff like that, never went to classes, and then I decided to quit dancing and start studying acting. I went to theater school out there, and then after a month of that, it was fate because I met with Ryan Murphy from the show, and just got GLEE like right after I quit dancing.
Ryan Murphy's the
creator. Ryan Murphy's the executive creator of GLEE. So.
And so as a dancer, you've danced quite a bit throughout your life, but you most recently, some of them pretty excited about having watched you dance on the AMAs with Beyonce.
Mm-hmm. Woo!
Another person. You know, sorry, Beyonce, I'm going to have to leave so that I can go be a part of the show.
Yeah.
How was that? How did you come to dancing, being a dancer in the Single Ladies with Beyonce? That's crazy. I
went on tour with her. I auditioned like 6 months after I got to LA and got the job as her dancer, miraculously. I'd only been there about 6 months. But I worked really hard, you know, I went to classes every day, and they had a tour, they needed blonde girls. They had, you know, they had ethnic, and then they had blonde, and they needed that token blonde girl, and I just happened to be her, and I went on her world tour for a year and a half, and then I came back, and then a couple months later, she started doing the Single Lady stuff, and I just, you know, from working with her prior to that, I got hired for that, so.
Nice.
I have a question because no one's asked it yet. Yeah, I've been running my throat, so. I have it.
Stand up, please, sir.
I'm sorry, my name's Sean.
What's your name?
I'm 37 years old. I would like to ask you, who writes your genius line?
It's collaborative. It's between Ryan Murphy and Ian Brennan's the guy that does the voice at the beginning of, and that's what you missed on GLEE, that guy. He loves to write my stuff. So.
Hi, I'm Maddie Bank, and I'm 12 years old, and I was wondering, is it really scary to be filmed or to be like watched in a series? Which would
Yes. Every everything, all of the above. It's really like I'm nervous up here, just so you know. Yeah, it's really, really nerve-wracking. Like, I did a play, and I was like nervous as crap. I really haven't done plays and stuff, so it was just very like, whoa, you know, people watching you. But being on television, like the first moment you finally say your line, you don't even know like what happened. Like you're like, did I just act? Like, who am I? What just happened? It's so nerve-wracking, and everybody's like behind the camera. You have to get used to that. Like, I'm sure you guys do workshops.
Yeah.
But people behind the cameras, I mean, it's not, you know, you're taught to have a third wall where you have to make sure, like, this is the circumstance, you know, I'm this person and we're going through this, but like, in actuality, there's 40 people behind the camera, you know, working the cameras, and then also people that are watching the monitors. And then you have, you know, sometimes your managers and your agents come to watch, or friends. It's just like, you have to just have a fourth wall, or third wall all the time. Fourth wall? That was Brittany, sorry.
Hi, my name is Jane, and my question is, what is your favorite line you said?
My favorite, I think, to say was, dolphins are just gay sharks. I got to say it like so many times that night, and every time I did, I got more confident, and I just wanted to like make everybody laugh. That was my favorite.
I bet everybody was laughing.
Yeah, and it was so fun. You know.
Hi, I'm Liam O'Neill, and I'm 13 years old. My question is like, how does it feel like to be so busy right now with like GLEE and like going on Beyonce tour? Like, what is it like personally? Like, how are you like dealing with it? Like, how does it feel?
That was a really good question. That was like deep and emotional. Seriously, no, I was just thinking about that a couple of days ago. Because I've been so busy, and then, you know, I don't know, you don't think about it. And then when you sit down and think about it, it overwhelms you, so you want to be busy and you want to keep going. And, you know, I think everybody in LA has that disease, so it's easier to do it and get through it because everybody's doing it. So.
What is a disease?
It's a disease. You can't stop, you know, and it makes you so happy that you don't want to stop, but, you know, you kind of have to, and that's what I'm trying to decide right now, is that I have to go on a vacation because I'm going insane. So.
Literally, you were saying that your schedule went from, like, well, all the touring with Beyonce, and then went right into being on GLEE,
yeah.
and working all the time. And then hiatus came, and she decided to do a play. And then the play ended yesterday.
Yeah.
And she flew up here for you. So it's like a swan play. Yeah, pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Karen, I'm 13. So I was wondering if you could pick a song to be performed on GLEE, what would you choose?
I want to do Brittany Spears. I do. I used to love her. She was my inspiration when she was herself. But because I play Brittany, you know, I think it'd be fun because I play a character named Brittany to do a Brittany song. So that's on my dream board.
So is that what you've been, are you doing any Brittany songs?
Oh yeah, I do. I try to practice some Brittany songs, and I get constantly like, so Ryan, how do you feel about Brittany song?
Any specific Brittany song in particular? No.
Any of them. But wait, I'm going to share a story with you really quickly. I know you want to ask questions. This is why you know Fate is fate, because I always wanted to dance for Britney Spears, and it was my dream. I auditioned for Britney Spears to be on her tour. I got it. I went and did Single Ladies, and I wasn't able to do her music videos. That would have been my first music video that you're asked about. And I didn't get to do it, and I was bummed. And a couple weeks later, I was dancing again, kind of just helping out a friend, and he was doing a submission for Britney Spears, and I actually got to dance as Britney Spears for Britney Spears for his submission. And so it was like this big turnaround of like, you know, it's big when like, I always wanted to dance for Britney. Okay, well literally I got to dance for Britney Spears as her, and she came up to me afterwards and she was like, that was the best Britney impersonation anybody